In the primal silence of the jungle, there's a creature built like a tank and wired like a war machine. No armor, no weapon, just nature's wrath and fur and fury. Now picture 100 humans, trained or untrained, standing face to face with a silverback that doesn't know fear or mercy. So who wins? Evolution versus strategy, instinct versus numbers. One gorilla versus 100 men. A fully grown silverback stands at 5 feet 5 inches and weighs around 400 to 500 pounds of pure type 2 muscle. Those are the explosive, fast twitch muscles. Pound for pound, a gorilla is 4 to 10 times stronger than a trained human, meaning with one swing he could shatter ribs or snap a spine like nothing. Their bite force is 1,300 psi, which is even stronger than a lion. Their arms can curl 400 to 600 pounds casually, and if you stand too close, that's your femur becoming powder. But gorillas have one flaw. They don't strategize, they don't plan, and they don't swarm. They fight on instinct alone. And that's where humans flip the script. The average man punches with 120 to 150 pounds of force. Alone, that's pretty useless. But multiplied, that's 12,000 pounds of impact across 100 fists. Even if only 30% of them land meaningful blows, that's still 3,000 to 5,000 pounds of distributed trauma, enough to bruise organs, overload joints, and create cumulative damage. Now imagine 20 men rushing the legs, another 30 targeting the arms, and 10 jumping on its back. The rest just cycling in, rotating like waves. It becomes an ant swarm with a purpose. Small units trying to take down a force of nature. The gorilla might kill the first 5, maybe 10, sure. But with every swing, its stamina drops. And humans are able to learn. They adjust, they coordinate. They're not just reacting on instinct, they're attacking with intention. And that changes everything. Let's talk real strategy. The key for the men to win is to exploit 2 weaknesses. Number 1 is going for the lungs, and I'm not talking about punches. Despite their strength, gorillas aren't endurance machines. Their muscle mass burns oxygen extremely fast. After a few minutes of intense exertion, like swinging, charging, or grappling, they start to fatigue. The average human can fight for 3 to 5 minutes under adrenaline. So just like Goku said,
"It's not affecting you yet, Frieza, but it's about to."
The gorilla burns brighter, but burns a lot faster. The second would be taking away its mobility. Yes, a gorilla is fast, but it's also top heavy. If multiple humans target the legs, the gorilla loses balance. The moment it hits the ground, it's over. On its back, swarmed by 60 men punching, stomping, holding limbs, it becomes a stationary target for the rest. With proper planning, a wave of limbs, adrenaline, and desperation, they can exhaust, overwhelm, and pin the beast. And once it's pinned, the human swarm finishes it. Think of how nature handles monsters. It's not strength, it's numbers. Ants are able to take down spiders 10 times their size. Wolves gang up on bison, crows mob hawks. Even in the animal kingdom, group tactics beat raw power. Now what if we give that tactic to the smartest beings on the planet? Give 100 men even 10 seconds to plan, and you create a combat algorithm. First wave distracts, second wave pins, third wave disables eyes, joints, and limbs, and the fourth wave swaps while the others fall back. It becomes a rotating assault, a living death trap. And even if the gorilla rips a few apart, the tide doesn't stop. One man dies, 10 step over him. That's the nature of numbers. Let's say the gorilla kills 15 men in a frenzy. That's 15 casualties in the first 10 seconds, which is pretty brutal. But now it's facing 85 people stroked in rage, fear, and revenge. They've seen their brothers fall. They've learned what not to do. The blood has activated their will to fight. And in that moment, they become monsters too. Humans are biologically wired for 2 things: endurance combat and tool use and coordination. Even without tools, even barehanded, our instincts kick in once survival is at stake. That's how we've outlived saber-tooths. That's how we've built empires. That's how we've turned apex predators into trophies. And that's how 100 men will take down a wrecking ball. In the end, Yes, the gorilla is terrifying. Yes, it's strong enough to kill 10 men in under a minute. Yes, it can break bones with a single glance. But it's one body, one heart, one mind. Against 100 men, it simply can't kill fast enough to avoid being dragged down, restrained, stomped, and eventually defeated. This isn't a duel, it's a siege. This isn't a match, it's an execution. Because for all its might, the gorilla isn't a tactician, and humans don't fight fair. We swarm, we adapt, we endure. And when the dust settles, the beast lies broken, and the mob, bruised, bleeding, but victorious stands. Because 100 humans don't win with strength, they win with will. But gorillas are stronger. So what? You think we cared? Strong but shaking. What's wrong? Scared. What's up guys, it's Divine. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And if you want to sponsor a video just like this one, I have my Cash App linked in the description where you can sponsor your very own video. But let me know down in the comments, what do you think? Do you think one gorilla can take down 100 men? Or do you think 100 men can defeat a gorilla? And let me know down in the comments, who in the animal kingdom do you think can defeat 100 men?